Hey everybody, Dev here, back from YouNerded.com, here to give you another review of The Night Of. This time for part 3, titled A Dark Crate. This episode definitely solidified the fact that we are in slow burn territory. We're definitely getting places, but like I said, the show is sort of, it's taking its time to build towards what's supposedly supposed to be a great finale. What I like about this episode is that it shows that Naz's case is not just isolated to this one neighborhood, to this one precinct. It's now gaining tons of ground, which is bringing more people into it as well. An example of that is inside the prison. We're getting more characters drawn in and getting to know Naz via himself on the news now. And now we have a new character in Freddy, played by HBO alum Michael Kenneth Williams, who you may know from The Wire or Boardwalk Empire as Chalky there. But now he is very interested in Naz from inside the prison. We don't quite know why yet, but I don't think it's not really a one-way street here. He's offering him protection because obviously Naz seems like a very, like I said, like sort of like a deer in headlights type of a Bambi style. The fact that he's offering protection, we still don't have an answer to why that is. So hopefully we do get him. He has given him shoes and he's offered him a cell phone, but Naz is sort of politely declining some of this stuff, which may not be an option for him anymore based on how this episode ended with his bed on fire and all the inmates around him and threatening him and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't seem like a good situation for Naz there. But like I said, his case is still being very expanded here, and now even from the outside of the prison, we have Allison Crowe, who's a lawyer at a law firm, who's actually basically just bumped John Stone out of the way and sort of said, hey, I'm going to take Naz's case for free. As humble as John is and his approach and his care for Naz, which I genuinely believe that he cares about Naz and that it's not just about the money, he does have a price there. And like I said in my review, which you can read on the site right now, it seems like everyone's trying to help Naz, but no one really seems to have selfless intent here. It always seems like someone has something to gain out of it. And as humble as John is, it still seems like when he wins the case, his name is going to get out there. He's going to get from under that street level lawyer sort of moniker that he has up into someone who's a bit more credible there. And we sort of see that with Allison Crowe too. She brought in Shaundra, whose parents are born in Mumbai, so that was a bit more of like, this is going to be her weapon here to sort of get Naz's parents over to her side so she can represent Naz. Like I said, we still don't know why, but it seems like she may have some kind of ulterior motives there, but we're still left in the dark. But like I said, the case is getting rather big and sort of a lot more attention, and people with that, more details are going to come out too. One thing that we definitely stepped away from was Sergeant Box and his sort of investigation of the case, as well as Helen Weiss, who we got introduced to last week, as well as Don Taylor, who was Andrea's stepfather. We didn't really see either of those people this week, but they were still very present. Sergeant Box, you could tell he's sort of threatened by Naz's case, and that even though he promised Helen that this will be an easy win for you, it's always a close case, you're not going to lose, it seems like he's really trying to make sure that doesn't happen. He seems kind of nervous when he was talking to Officer Wiggins and Oscar Maldonado, who were the arresting officers in Naz the night of. The show, like I said, is still moving very slow pace right now, but we're getting a lot more stuff to work with and moving a lot of the pieces forward. So I feel like that's going to bring in some very heavy hits in terms of narrative beats coming up here pretty soon. Let me know what you guys think of the episode. I thought it was great. I gave it an 85 out of 100, which is great on YouNerded.com. You can go read that review right now and be sure to leave us a comment below. Do you think that Allison Crowe, who's the new lawyer that just stepped in, do you think she has positive intentions, and what do you think she has to gain from all of this? Leave us a comment below or shoot me on Twitter a comment if you want to. I'm @nerd. That's the word dot. And we'll talk to you guys next week.